Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive with I say kind of a silly little challenge, a historically inspired challenge. You see, we have got now the 9, which is a very, very cool car, and there is a Bootlegger's configuration. So what we're going to do is a kind of Bootlegger's inspired chase using some very classic cars. Admittedly, I have modified this a little bit. We've got a little bit more power. I have got 11 people trying to stop me. My goal is simple. I have to try and survive for 10 minutes while being chased, or have either got away from everybody or immobilised everybody. Don't know what way it's going to go, or they will immobilise me, in which case my car will get faster. We're going to see how this goes. And if I can't get away with this configure of the car, I'm going to modify it and find what configuration would be the most effective for me as a bootlegger, for example. So yeah, we are going to do. Well, I'm going to do a countdown. We're going to give them a countdown. I'm going to start the timer. And this, you know, they've got me. They know I'm in the town. They know I'm in the town. I've got to try and get out from the town. I don't know what way. I don't know this map. I don't know where the police are. Now, we have only, of course, got 3 gears in our car. So it's, you know, a very, very old vehicle. Where are the various ways out of this? Apparently not this way. Whoa. Not a huge amount of grip in this car whatsoever. This looks... Okay, I've found a bridge. I found a bridge out of the town. This is good. I'm not sure. I don't think. Oh, there they are. Because they did not have someone covering that bridge. But that's okay. That works for me. We have stolen a hell of a much. I think I found the one exit they didn't have a car on. Now, where are we going? Got to be super careful, because one of the very easy ways for this chase to end is for me to be very stupid and have an accident, because this is just simply not easy to drive. The diff, as you can see, is one tire fires everywhere. Oh, it's very bouncy. I mean, it's good. If we have to go off-road, some softer suspension is probably pretty helpful. I can see the cars in the background. I don't like that. And they can see the sort of black silhouette of the the bootlegger car here. Oh, where are we going? Don't know the road. Okay, we're gonna go across the train track. How bumpy is that? Okay, is there a ramp up to it? No, there isn't. That's fine. It's a little bumpy. I can just see them in the background. Oh, please get turned. Oy, again, really big oversteer. Because these roads are not the easiest to lose them on. They have gambled in going off-road there. Which is, you know, there is a certain bravery to that. It'd be very easy. So if they get wrecked, they are out. Oh, there are police cars. I spot police cars coming my way. There. Whoa. Back end wanted to let go. Oh, diff. Don't fail me now, diff. I need to remember to let off the throttle as we shift up the gears. It's not like a modern car. Gotta really drive it differently. The diff is absolutely tortured. I'm actually slightly concerned about, my radiator and my temperature issues. This has got quite warm. There is a police car right on us. The red machine has just bounced its way across the grass to get to us. Okay, problem number 1. Can we put the moonshine in the radiator? We might actually be needing that. I've got a little bit more speed than the cars around me. The red one is going to send it. Well, narrow bridge is good, because they're not going to want to go too aggressive trying to get across there, because they run the risk of getting themselves in trouble. I could actually do with cooling my car. There is a small problem. We are very much overheating our getaway car here. I'm starting to see a small issue with my vehicle. Oh, it's gone very sideways. We have caught it. I mean, I was off the throttle for a while. Maybe that'll help the engine. I say it's off the throttle briefly, and then I've had to boot it again. Come on, machine. I don't know where I'm going. I'm hoping this doesn't loop back on itself, because then we would be in trouble. We'd be in a lot of trouble. When I did these chases on Forza Horizon. Overheating my car was not a concern. Oh, a hill's bad. I know the coolant is overheating. I am very well aware of that. If it wasn't the fact I'd get pushed into the water, I'd be tempted to dunk my car on the edge of the river, on the edge of the pond to try and cool it. We could do with going downhill. We've got a little gap. Can we just sort of run it and then lift off and coast, and then when they get closer, boot it again? I just don't think I'm going to be able to get away in this manner. There is a lot of water here, which is tempting to try and put the car near. Can I try and get down to the water? This is the weirdest getaway strategy I've ever come up with, but our engine will blow up long before the time comes up here. Is there any way for me to get down to the water? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh. Okay, I don't mind going up here. Because it's such a difficult bit of terrain, I'm hoping they will have issues following me. I'm hoping... Oh, I feel like I'm going to SnowRunner it, where you've tried to take a shortcut and have made it worse. Oh, it's... Well, the red car has followed us. Engine, breathe! Please, cool. The police were very keen to chase us down and catch us here, because they have followed me into the forest. Unfortunately, any car that has made the turn is going to be now waiting for us. Oh, yeah, I hear a beep from behind us. Okay, well, we've got down to here. That feels better. There's a lot of cars behind me. Where is the water? There's a boat there. That doesn't really mean much. Oh. You know, oh dear. Oh. God, having to try and, like, rev it and get going is really going to overheat me. I mean, it's... I think we're stopped here. We are crash welded into the front of Gliska's car. I think it's Gliska's car there. We have found an escape just about. Things are a bit broken, but my much bigger concern is the engine. Yeah, okay, I couldn't get onto the train line where I wanted to anyway. Can we... This is going to have to be... the problem is I'm likely to get pushed in the water, but if I don't do this, the engine melts anyway. Oh, the engine's gone. It's actually gone anyway. We have overheated, regardless. The engine died. I just couldn't get it to the water in time. Yeah, we just couldn't quite get it to the water. I actually thought the river went down that way as well, which is why I turned off down the hill. I thought we could get to the river that way, but we could not. Right. Mistake number 1. As a getaway driver, always make sure you have a good enough radiator on your car. Well, that is easily rectifiable, at least. So, we did quite well. I didn't really actually. We got to within just about 2 minutes of victory in the last one when the engine overheated. Now, I'm not the only one with overheating problems. Everyone's engines are getting very, very hot. Mine may be a little bit hotter with being more performance. With the sort of basic frame of the car, I cannot get a better radiator. Now, the one thing I have got is an electric fan, which might help it cool, hopefully. Other than that, well... What can I do is a very good question. We're going to try like this. We're going to see if the electric fan is enough to keep it cool here. I mean, if we can get away before we get to the point of overheating, that would be ideal. Sequoia did an incredible job of keeping up and, yeah, making sure they did not lose sight of me. So, if we can manage to find a way to lose sight of them earlier, that would be good. Okay, we're going to go this way. Don't know what is this way. We have got... I mean, there is a police car. God, that thing's loud. We will, yeah, bomb off in this direction. How do we keep the engine cool? I mean, I know I've got a lot more straight line speed than them, so I can possibly run it not as... So, like, at the moment, for example... Whoa. Well, I feel like we're going to go this way. Oh, that's a jump. Okay, maybe don't do that. Maybe don't do stuff like that. That felt bad. It's fine. It's okay. Have I tweaked the steering? Maybe a little bit. I can go off-road, right? We've got other cars have gone off-road. So yeah, like if there are times when I can... if I can get onto roads and just cruise at, like, half throttle, as long as I'm going faster than them, that's the bit that matters. So we're going to have to... Well, and then I've got to try and somehow... let's see, but now that's... There's two schools of thought. But my brain of, if I just stay far enough ahead of them and wait out the time, but the longer we're waiting here, the more dangerous it is, kind of thing. And then the more cars they can bring into the chase, pretty much. Oh, right, get slowed down for this. Police car is sending it. I mean, there is the river. We can try that one again. I mean, my partial thinking here is, if we can't get away quickly, what we could do is try and preserve the engine so they overheat chasing me and I don't overheat, and then we can get away. It'll probably take most of the 10 minutes to do that, but we will see. I'd like to think I've been a little bit more cautious with the engine here. Of course, running next to the river is super dangerous. I can try and get the car down there to cool it, but it'd be so easy to push me into the river anyway. Yes, these hills, these are good. This is what we want. We want the hills to try and overheat their engine and hope that mine doesn't. This feels like a dicey plan, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not... Say I'm not completely sold on it. We're sort of committed to it now, rather than try and make a break early. I feel like maybe when I start seeing them steaming, or if I can find like long straight roads that we can boot it on and try and utilise our speed, that is helpful. Like here, for example, we have got the straight line speed over them. Whoa. Whoa. Don't spin the wheels. Of course, they're very sideways from someone back there. Could be Longbow. Whichever one is following us is doing a great job of making it a very spectacular chase. We've got 3 or 4 cars directly behind us. Now, some of those that are not in the chase will potentially spread out to try and cut me off if they can. The temperature's already getting quite high. That's not great. That's not what we want. But I have got a bit of a gap to them, so we can potentially just let it cool for a second. Again, it's like, do you use that gap to try and get away, or do you use that gap to try and cool the engine? Oh, this is where we spun last time, and this is where we're going to spin again. Because there is just no rear-end grip at all in this. Oh. The police are here. Well, I do fear what's going to happen. Oh, they took a tyre. They actually got a tyre down. Now we are very much adventuring in the woods. That was a great hit. Well, to get a tyre, I don't think we are going to be able to survive that. I mean, actually, you know, if you want to hit the nose of the car, that helps me. Right, if we can just use some force... Nah, the tyre's gone. We got nothing. With the tyre removed, that is absolutely nothing that we can do, sadly. Yeah, the corner has twice got me in trouble, and yeah, that's all it took. Very slight bump is all it took, but the second that tyre was gone, it was game over. I was hoping more were going to get stuck going in the forest, but everyone did a pretty good job of not getting stuck. I still think the overheating was going to be a problem, regardless. So we are going to have to modify our car and make it better. So, I have been upgraded. Admittedly, it was a tyre-related issue rather than overheating, but that was still likely to kill me. You will notice I do have a bit more power. You see, the only way to get a better radiator in this one was to go for a custom frame. So there's now like a really heavily modified 9. We have got a more powerful engine. Admittedly, it's as close as I could get it to the engine I had before, but we have got, can't really show you, but we have got a much better radiator. Now, overheating is a thing of the past. In theory, it should be a thing of the past. Of course, me having an accident is very, very possible. And, I mean, I gotta say very likely. But yeah, me having a crash with this much power going on in this car is quite the possibility. So we're going to be a bit careful. Can I go this way? Can I try and sneak my way out through town in a slightly different way? Is there an exit road? Just taunt the police. Oh, well. Never mind. We can kind of taunt the police, but... Oh, do I have a... Oh, I think I have an automatic gearbox now. Well, that's fine. I don't have to worry about gears. Right. I don't know why their bonnets are up. Maybe they were breaking down or something. Oh, could I be really mean here? Well, this feels dangerous, but... The squeal of tyres as they all lock up. Can't go through there. I did check. That is an indestructible fence. There are a bunch of cars have come over here. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to crash my car myself here, but I thought it'd be funny to do that. Across the fields we go. It's a very, very cinematic car chase that we have going on behind us. You know, well, aside from the bonnets being up and everything, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do in terms of straight line speed. As much as I can outrun them down the straights. I also don't know. I mean, a few of these corners we've gone round. Oh, that is a solid fence there that we do not want to hit. There is squeals of complaining from my tyres and possibly from the tyres of the cars behind me. But we've seen a few times I've been caught out by just where the sort of T-junctions are and where these roads go, so I have got to be careful. I cannot full commit to some of this. We have managed to make up some ground here from the vehicles behind us. Not actually sure this goes anywhere, but we're going to go this way. They've got one still giving chase. Well, no, tell a lie. They've got 4 still giving chase back there. Oh, good lord. It's very difficult to drive this. It's just, the brakes lock up incredibly easily. It doesn't turn. It does turn better with the custom frame. I think better suspension has come with the custom work on the car. I mean, this is more of your getaway car that you would want. There is a bit better rear end grip. The tyres are still pretty garbage, but there is a little bit more grip from this car. Now, where the rest of the chase is, I don't know. The scary thing about that is it might just suddenly turn up at some point, which would be, you know, less than ideal. I mean, I could still do... Oh, where does this go? I am not sure. Slightly surprised. Okay, we're on the motorway. Was not prepared for that to be a motorway junction, but it is. I guess I can utilise my straight line speed now. I think some of them may have crashed back there. We can really go for it. I've got to not bin it myself, though. I don't know how fast. Like at 100 plus miles an hour, this will get dicey, I would have thought. You know, not the tyres of the car, not really designed for running at these sorts of speeds. Jeez. I am slightly scared. I wasn't necessarily intending on getting on the motorway. And the downside of this, of course, is that it is just a straight line. They will not know... Well, so they'll be able to see me from a long way back. So I'm going to utilise all of the speed. And then I'm going to try and bail off of here. If I can. Oh, that was very much on the edge of adhesion right there. I could have been very mean and sort of done a U-turn and gone down the other side of the motorway. That would have been funny if I could have done... Is there a way off the motorway? There is, here. Oh, please turn. Brakes are terrible. I mean, I'm hoping they are not going to be close enough to see me scamper away this side. So we're going back on ourselves here, but I don't know if they will have seen where I have gone. Hoping they're just going to be on that motorway going past. I mean, if anyone's very smart and happens to look the right way and spots my car, fair play to them. Sort of hoping I might see them, but the motorway... Well, I mean, if I can see them, they can see me, but it would have been funny to see, just to be able to see like, the tops of the cars going past the motorway as I scamper away this side. Fact is, I haven't been told I've got away yet in this. I think that the speed, I happen to find myself on a motorway, is, yeah, quite powerful indeed. Oh! I have ran back into one of them. Whoa. Who is already, like, the spreading out trying to find us. Has happened. Whoa. Man, they must have bailed. I don't even know how they got here. They must have bailed off the motorway much earlier, because I don't even know how this road links back to the motorway. This just looks like an individual road. Oh, please get turned, please get turned. Yeah, I mean, I could have parked it up somewhere. But there wasn't... Well, I mean, I guess we could have driven it into the forest or something, but... you know... There's not been much down this road. Again, utilise blinding speed. A little bit. That's fine, we can go this way. Oh, maybe they went off there, maybe that junction? It's the motorway junction that they found? Possibly. Don't know. At least we've lost like half of them now. Oh! I've absolutely sent that. I think it's getting warm. I think that might be an overheating police car right there. That's fine. We will race up here. And I can head... Oh. It does look like it might have... Nope, nope, it's still there. I was going to say it might have fallen away. I'm not going on the motorway again. We are going to head... Because as good as the motorway is, it does really limit the directions you can go in. So actually, even though we lost a couple of the cars on there, we still got found. Whoa! Trying to go flat out. And even with just 200 horsepower, it desperately, desperately wants to spin the wheels up. I can see a lot of steam coming off that car giving chase. I don't think that's long for this world back there. They're putting up a really good fight. I will give them that much. They have put up a really, really good fight. And, you know, it looked like I might have got away on the motorway. They did what they needed to make sure they found me again. Can't see them currently. I don't think they would have known I've gone down this way necessarily. Oh dear. About to have an accident. Yeah, didn't know if I was going to make that corner. Was much safer. We have escaped! Haha! Happy days. It turns out what we needed was a custom frame. Oh. And I mean, it looks like we can definitely park our vehicle in here. This is where we're supposed to go. Sure. Danger Man has got a moustache. We have done it. We needed better suspension and a big radiator. Funnily enough, that rather did the job. So, things have gone, well, upgradey for everybody. The police cars have been given the custom chassis because, you know, they needed a radiator and all of that. Does mean they have to have a bit more power the way this vehicle works, but that's fine. I have got more power again. We are still the most powerful vehicle here. However, I actually starting to wonder whether this much power is a slight detriment to my vehicle, because with this much power we are going to be, I think, considerably difficult to drive, because, you know, 300 horsepower is a lot in something like this with its standard tyres. Everyone is still in the standard tyres. Oh, also, the Fail Race Police Department does have a new vehicle. It has a blimp. Oh, that car behind me is almost losing its back end as well. Yeah, you've got to be so careful with the brakes. It's so easy to just wreck your car somewhere. Now, easy does it across this bridge because, or easy does it anywhere with this. Whoop! It just went straight. So that was a lock-up and a half there. Oh no, the fuzz! The fuzz have made a roadblock. Oh dear. Well, didn't know what way I wanted to go. Oh, okay, go, 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 go. Use the power. Use the 300 horsepower to outrun the stuff back there. We can outrun it in a straight line. We need these long straights. because otherwise we're going to have a bad time, essentially. Okay, they are closing in. Now, the Burnside is the latest in police pursuit vehicles. It is probably a bit better to handle than this thing. Oh, won't match me for acceleration once I can get the power down. It is quite a heavy vehicle. Whoa. It will just snap sideways. How fast does it go? It will run out of gears in fourth. But once again, much as I said in the previous one, like, we can't go for it completely because every so often there is bits of scenery or bits of something that creep up on you, and, well, I've got to try and slow this car down, which is much easier said than done. Right, we're going this way. There's a fence. Cannot get, say, hit from the side. Cannot get dive bomb there, which works for me. The Burnside ran very wide on the exit of that corner, which also helps me because as it tries to put its power down, it will spin the wheels up in the dirt, in the grass. The blimp, I mean, blimp is not as fast. It's not the whoa. Oh, no, 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 no. Please behave. Good Lord, this thing is sketchy as anything. I mean, it is a lot of power for a car like this to be dealing with at the end of the day. Oh, that's fine. We are... Okay, I mean, the blimp is still a fair way back. Oh, I don't know what the blimp's turning circle is like. Like, if I turn around and rush towards it, what that does for it. Oh, God. Back end is just going everywhere. Oh, there's a nice viewpoint, I'm going to guess, up here. But can't stop. Oh, that will be a problem. Oh. Oh, that one there has gone and lost. Damn it. All the gap has gone as we just got a little too brave on the throttle. That's so easy to spin, but I mean, it is the same for everything giving chase behind us. It is so easy to light up the rear tyres in these and go for a spin. I can outrun the Burnside down here, but at these sorts of speeds, whoa, a lot of bad things can happen. Please don't let there be railings here. I'm out of control at this point. Whoa. No one's got any brakes, so we're going to try and utilise this to our advantage. No one can get turned around easily because, well, you know, you saw what happened there. Oh, understeer, 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 go, 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 go. Maybe I should have gone back the way I came, although there may have been other cars down there, which is why I opted not to. Oh, this is not a... Oh, no. Oh, I definitely should have gone the way I came. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, managed to duck behind that one. Trying to put the power down. We can outrun, but where do I go from here? This isn't good. This is not good at all. The only plus point is it's going to be difficult for everyone to negotiate through here. Oh, actually, I mean, what could be helpful is if I manage to get them stuck on trees, stuck on scenery. They have all navigated through here pretty well. Don't get punted into a tree, please, please. Okay, we've found a field. I don't know who this is better for. The blimp is who this is better for, because honestly, I think at these sorts of speeds, one of these cars is falling over, and if one of them falls over, that's fine. If I fall over, it's game over. Oh, that's a huge bump. I fear our bootlegging days might be over in this. Oh. Oh. Go. It's fine. It survived. I mean, all the moonshine is gone. I cannot believe that survived. Really shouldn't have done. I'm amazed I'm the only one that fell over in that. I haven't seen a road. I would aim for a road if I could find one. I found a train line, which is not so helpful, really. Well, I mean, do we just say, oh no, it's gone. It's found a ditch. Segoya, Segoya, I think, has fallen over as well. Oh, I was going to try and jump the train line and see what happened, but alas, it was not to be. The plane was not there on the runway for us to drive our car into and take off or anything like that. Instead, we found ourselves in a lot of trouble. Oh, yeah. It survived one roll. Like, honestly, quite good going. Did not survive the second. Very good fun. Very, very tough challenge. These cars are incredibly difficult to drive at any sort of speed, especially when you start putting 300 horsepower in them. But yeah, the 9. Really, really, really good fun. A really entertaining little car chase. This one. I hope you have enjoyed it. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.